Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's just Saturday morning here, getting into the morning rush, but yes, we pretty much just got the gym this morning. Miss Harper's awake now. Good morning. Hi. Hello. So today's vlog is all about our health overhaul, kind of the foods we eat, the training we do, and how we're feeling and stuff like that. So I thought this would be really handy, especially for families who are trying to get a bit healthier. Yum. That's mummy's special magic juice. Got the kids some special like vitamins that are like little lollies. Oh, thanks for that.
80 grams of cereal is pretty good.
Sorry?
80 grams of cereal is not too bad.
So I'm just putting his like breakfast together, which I'll take you guys through. I do an evolution, which you guys would have seen before on my Instagram. It's basically a macros plan, and I love it because we eat like burgers and whatever we want. And I don't know, I just really like it. And Ryan's enjoying it too, so. That's good, isn't it? Oh, yuck. Do the eyebrows. Show them the eyebrows. So yeah, usually the weekends today we'll clean the fridge out, we'll prep some food, get the groceries for it, and
probably do 1,000 push-ups.
1,000 push-ups. What are you gonna try?
Not sure.
Just gonna have some beers instead.
Mommy.
He's a man of many words in the morning. Well, Bobby, you can't have chips for breakfast, Stella. Doesn't work like that. Otherwise, Mum would be having a cheeseburger right now. Ryan can pretty much look at the gym and lose weight.
I lose weight when I look at you. This is hard work.
He's such a shithead. Daddy. Daddy's so silly. I'm so cuddly in the morning. So the good thing about the gym we go to is it actually has a creche, so it makes it so much easier for me during the week. We get asked that a lot, like how do I manage to go to the gym with the kids, and it's just because of the creche. And the girls love the creche. They've been going there since they were little. They play there. They know I'm done in 45 minutes to an hour. If there's no gyms near you that have a creche or it's just not in your budget, there's so many amazing resources you can get. There's apps that have home workouts, YouTube videos, there's so much, and you can literally go to Kmart and buy the equipment you need for cheap. Doing it even 3 times a week for 15 minutes, it's the best. That's what I used to do when Harper was a baby. I used to train in my lounge room and she'd just sit in her bouncer and watch me. Exercises actually changed my life. Your staircase.
Go down the stairs.
Yeah. Ryan does this and he tricks the kids. See ya. Can't even get to the bottom. So when we both receive our meal plans, it comes on the app on our phone. So I just lay out both our meal plans and then I write down the shopping list on the meal plan, and I'll also put kids lunch boxes and also kids dinners if we're having something maybe a bit spicy or they just don't want it. I have options in there as well. So this is what I use. Of course, I use my 2020 planner. If you guys are new, I have my own brand of planners and notepads and stationery, so it keeps you super organized, and in between every week there is a meal planner and then the shopping list. Well, this is really like forward, the seat.
Yeah, posturepedic.
Ryan is someone who is kind of on and off with the gym. He has a very physical job though.
I've always been, I get in the gym, lose a bit of weight, then I stop going to the gym and eat bad. Put on a bit of a yo-yo dieter.
Like this is what he used to do.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have breakfast.
So you just have one break, which is always takeaway because it's the easier option, we think.
Yeah, so they all have like takeaway, and then the only decent dinner would get when he gets home. We both started doing Equolution together. We've done it in the past and it's amazing. It's flexible dieting.
Macro dieting?
Yeah.
This week's like NUTRAORGANICS. There's a snack in between my granola bowl.
Yeah.
Lunch I get 2 ham toasted sandwiches, ham and cheese and like spinach and whatnot. Dinner's like a healthy pizza, desserts a maxi bon,
so
and there's more snacks.
And then like the nights we have HelloFresh, you can fit that into your macros too. It's like a science approach, and for me it's not about me losing weight, but I just feel so good when I'm eating like a balanced plan. That so they basically make it suit my body. Really informative and teaches all about, you know, how much protein you should be having, how many carbs you should be having. But it's not like a strict diet where you're just like deprived. You can have chocolate, you can have vodka if you want. Like, it's really good, and it teaches you a lot about, yeah, your food and stuff. Pretty happy with that. 764 calories. Smashed it. Oh shit.
Do you even sweat?
Oh, there's a bucket.
I gotta get Macca's.
I'm so sweaty. I didn't bring a post-workout snack. I want to be hangry now.
That's my pet hate.
What?
Abbreviating 2 words into one.
What did I say?
Hangry.
Hangry. Oh, you hate that? How you say words?
Yeah, I hope I do.
I hate when people actually say like the abbreviations that you use to text. When people say lol, that annoys me so much. Like, just laugh. Do you know my mum, for years, when I'd write LOL to her, she used to think it said lots of love. So I'm like, you must have just thought I was really like affectionate all the time.
Your dad doesn't understand it either. He keeps sending eggplant emojis.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
Oh,
I don't even text my dad. You're gross. I'm obsessed with these. They're so yummy. They're like the perfect amount of Vegemite taste. It's so good. My kids love Messy Monkey cereal, and they also really like the Freedom. Papa's obsessed with these with honey. It's my girls love to eat for breakfast. We're in Coles. A lady that follows me on Instagram came up to me. She was using my notepad for all her shopping. She's so cute. I love it. Love it. Just putting Willow down for a nap, and then show you what groceries we got and how we meal plan and stuff like that. Night night, darling. I thought I would quickly chat to you guys about a little bit of my history with, you know, fitness and health and stuff like that. For any new followers or anyone that doesn't know, I was like my early 20s, so about 20. I was very much into the whole binge drinking culture. So on the weekends I would go out and drink too much. I ate a lot of fast food. Literally every day I was eating fast food, and then at that point I gained 25 kilos in 12 months. So obviously my youthful metabolism slowed right down, and it wasn't even the weight factor. It was honestly how much the binge drinking and the eating and not moving my body was contributing to my anxiety, just making me feel miserable. I had chronic headaches because I was also born with sleep apnea, and it was making that worse. I just wasn't a happy person. It wasn't making me feel motivated or productive. I'll give you guys the short version. This will be a nice chit chat for a future video. I said enough was enough one day, and I just started going to the gym 3 times a week. I was so nervous, had no idea what I was doing back then. which is completely fine. And then a PT actually asked me on one of my first days there, did I want to have a free session with her? And that probably changed everything for me. I think if I kept training without any assistance, like even with a little bit of guidance, because there's no classes at this gym, I don't know if I would have stuck to it. I honestly had to do a lot of research because I had no idea where to even start, which I'm sure many of you guys probably feel the same way. You just don't know where to start eating better. Every week I was trying a new healthy recipe. I was reading so many books and articles on, you know, how to just be healthy. So what I was making sure I was eating every 2 to 3 hours, which is what I still do now. It's crazy, all these habits I still do. And my weight has been stable. It's stable, like, you know, obviously you've had babies and all that stuff, but it's not about the weight. It's honestly, with me, it's just how I feel. Been training consistently at the gym now for 10 years. And at the very start, it was obviously to lose the weight, and then it turned into more, kind of ended up getting a bit more obsessive with it. And I ended up doing like the fitness model comps, which some people can definitely do, but for me, it was not good for my mental health whatsoever. I ended up being severely underweight. My period stopped, and that's how I got hormonal acne afterwards, which will be another story. And it kind of really made me have this really bad relationship with food, but bad. So I would eat very, very strict, like I'm talking chicken breast and beans, and I was so unhappy. And I've talked about this before, there's no point having abs if you can't even enjoy yourself. There's no point. You only have one life, so you need to be happy. So for me, it's all about this balance. And again, recently, since I had Willow, it was really hard for me to kind of find my mojo. For those new followers, Willow's my second daughter. She's 2 now. But I kind of lost my mojo along the way. And then with all just the stresses that come with mum life and running my own business, I found myself, I was having a couple of wines, you know, with dinner. Soon enough, that turned into maybe half a bottle of wine. That's how much it was affecting my sleep. And, you know, having a couple glasses of wine, that would make me eat more crap. And it just was like a big cycle. I still kept up with the gym, but I wasn't motivated when I went to the gym. And obviously, you're not going to always be motivated. I don't have any goals in place. So it took me to have my girls to really appreciate my body. And then it made me start exercising and eating well for different reasons. Like, I wanted to feel good. I wanted to have energy for the girls. If you solely rely on wanting abs to hit a certain weight, your motivation and your drive to keep going is not going to last that long. There has to be something more. It has to make you feel good. So if you don't like lifting weights, don't lift weights. If you don't like running, don't run. If you've never been to a gym before and you're just really anxious about it, you're worried about what other people are going to think. Everyone else is too worried about themselves. This is worrying about what they're going to have for dinner, mundane stuff. Like, everyone else is just worried about themselves and their own lives. So just put your tunnel vision on and go. That's exactly what I did. When I first started, I was mortified, but I was so determined, I just didn't care. You know, and people usually aren't thinking what you think they're thinking. Some really good, like, easy to take on the go snacks would be like protein bars, and then there's also pretzels, popcorn and grain waves. There's like little snacks that's just super easy. That's just for one snack. Cut up fruit. Also just like crackers and dip is really good. So like crackers with hummus or guacamole. Stuff like that. That's a lot of the snacks that we get. We also get smoothies. So we have like a lot of protein smoothies. These are the wraps that we use as a pizza base, and we have these a couple nights a week. We also get really delicious burgers. I know, it's amazing. We put like the light cheese on there, and then Ryan, he also gets like pepperoni and stuff. I get ham and pineapple, or I'll get chicken. So yeah, we've got some grapes for snacks, an apple for my pizzas this week. I'm obsessed with these crackers. I have them with dip. It's delicious. So I get them, and I get the sour cream and chives, so they're really good, and the girls love them as well. This is the kombucha I get. It's the only kombucha I like, because the other ones, to me, I reckon taste like butt. I like this, and I like, so that's the rose lemonade, and I also like the mixed berry. I have them like at night time with ice, and it's so good. Avocados for lunches, just stuff like that. I'll show you guys the app on my phone so you can kind of see like the actual meal plan that we take. This is the app, and this is my meal plan for this week. So, you know, for breakfast, I'll have YoPro, fruit, my snacks, a protein bar, and then I get ham and avo muffin, which is like my favorite lunch ever. Guacamole and crackers for a snack, and then dinner is ham and pineapple pizza, and I even get dessert. It's so good. So you can track all your macros in here. It does take a while to get used to, but for me, like, I just feel so good when I eat like this. And it stores all your meal plans in here as well. It's definitely something that's really good to like educate you on like foods and portion sizes. This after I had Willow too, and it really helped. That's one of the main things that helps me, is I don't have to think about it. I just do it. I just go shopping, do my meal plan, done. Most nights we'll have healthy pizzas, healthy nachos, burgers, steak, veggies, even like pork schnitzels and stuff. We love like carby dinners. All about portion sizes and just really reading the nutritional information on the back of stuff. But don't like get obsessive with it. You just kind of see what are the best options and then just remember that. So now what I do is I like to take everything out, put it into the containers, pop it in the fridge, pre-chop any fruit, especially for the girls. So during the week I can just take it out and give it to them. It's just a lot easier. So one way I kind of prep our meals or lunches, I don't prep the whole thing, depending on what it is. But so say if that week we're going to have some nachos, I'm going to get like the extra lean mince, beans, corn, the seasoning, and I'll make a big batch and then I'll just freeze it or put it in the fridge. So it will last a few days. Things like capsicum, your fruit for the kids, I cut all that, I pre-chop it, put it into the glass containers and keep it in the fridge. It lasts ages. You can also get the green savers, which I also use. That's really good for like lettuce mix and stuff. It makes everything last so much longer. A good way to prep meat is I use a slow cooker. I put heaps of chicken breast in there, some coconut milk, and then I just slow cook it. And then I pop it into containers for lunches and dinners. You could make it into chicken wraps, chicken sandwiches, put them in curries. There's so many things you can do. Same with pulled pork. I have heaps of recipes on my blog. I'll put links below for you guys so you can try them out. If you can't afford to get meal plans, that's totally fine. All you really need to do is look up some new healthy recipes, try them out. I'll definitely do a what I eat in a day vlog for you guys so you can kind of see exactly what we eat. Also, having an organized fridge and pantry, I can't tell you how much time and effort and money you will save, because you will see what you've got. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and please comment below what videos you would like to see next. See you guys next time. Bye.